Hey, welcome back. Today we're talking about something that most people either ignore or completely mess up every single spring: feeding fruit trees the right way if you actually want a serious harvest. Because here's the truth nobody really explains. Spring is not just feeding time, it's decision time for your tree. Right now, your tree is basically deciding how much fruit it's even going to try to produce this year. Not later, not in summer, right now. And if at this moment the tree doesn't feel strong enough, it won't push, it will hold back. You might still get fruit, but never the full potential. So what you do here matters way more than people think. Today, I'm going to show you a mix I use. It's simple, it's natural, and it works on a deeper level than most store-bought fertilizers. I start with warm water, not cold water straight from the hose. Warm water helps wake up the soil after winter. It speeds things up instead of slowing them down.
A bit of fish meal or bone meal. Not a lot, you don't need much. This stuff is strong. What it really does is give the tree a slow, steady source of nutrients, especially phosphorus. And phosphorus is what drives root development. If your roots are strong early in the season, everything else becomes easier for the tree. It doesn't struggle, it doesn't hesitate, it just grows and sets fruit the way it's supposed to. Then I add some wood ash. This is one of those old school things people used forever. It's packed with minerals, especially potassium. And potassium is directly tied to fruiting. How well the tree holds fruit, how big it gets, even how it tastes. And another thing, ash also helps make the soil a bit less attractive for certain pests. It's not a chemical, it's just a natural shift in the environment that works in your favor. And if you can, it's even better to use ash from the same type of tree you're feeding. It just fits into the natural cycle better. Next, a little sugar. This one surprises a lot of people. But the sugar isn't for the tree itself, it's for the life in the soil. Microorganisms need energy to multiply and stay active, and sugar gives them a quick boost. When they wake up and start working, they break down nutrients faster and make everything more available to the roots. And finally, activated yeast. This is what ties everything together. Yeast basically jump-starts biological activity. It works together with the sugar and kicks the whole system into motion. Think of it like flipping the switch. Everything starts moving faster underground.
Now I'm here by the tree, and this is where it really matters. I'm not pouring it right on the trunk. I'm applying it around the root zone, where the roots actually spread underground, because that's where everything starts. Most people focus on what they see above the ground, leaves, branches, flowers, but everything that matters happens below. So let's break down what this mix actually does. That wood ash I added, that's a powerful source of minerals, especially potassium. And potassium is directly tied to fruit production. It affects size, density, and overall quality. Without enough potassium, trees can bloom but still give you weak results. And here's something interesting. Ash also slightly changes the soil environment in a way that makes it less friendly for certain pests. So you're not just feeding the tree, you're also making the root zone more protected. And if you can, using ash from the same type of tree is even better. It just fits naturally into the cycle.
Now, the fish meal or bone meal. This is where the foundation is built. It's rich in phosphorus, and phosphorus is what drives root development and energy inside the plant. If the root system is weak, the tree will not invest energy into fruit. It will play it safe. But if the roots are strong and active, the tree commits to producing. That's when you start seeing real yields. Now here's the part most people underestimate: sugar and yeast. This is where things go deeper than just feeding. You're feeding the soil life. Because your soil is full of microorganisms, and they're the ones actually breaking down nutrients and making them available to the roots. Sugar is fast energy for them. Yeast acts like a trigger. It speeds everything up and activates biological processes. Together, they wake up the entire system under your tree. So instead of forcing nutrients into the plant, you're building a living system that feeds it naturally. And this is why the results feel different.
But used the right way, they can completely change your season. Try it yourself and watch how your trees respond. Because once you see the difference,
you'll understand why methods like this have been used for generations. All right, that's it for today. If you found this helpful, let me know what trees you're growing this year. And if you want, next time I can show you how to boost fruit size and sweetness even more later in the season. Because this right here is just the beginning.